Hello. Today I want to talk about some of the different diseases and insects that are going to start coming to corn. Now they're starting to tassel and silk. And also times when we should also spray. Spray for fungicide or an insecticide. And a neat little trick that happens to corn once it gets about this stage. Some of the different diseases you're starting to see is going to be common rust and gray leaf spot. Gray leaf spot comes when it's extremely moisture like this. A good way to tell if it's too if it's the right conditions for gray leaf spot. If you start seeing mushrooms growing in a cornfield, that's a good sign, an indicator that's going to be gray leaf spot. How you can tell it is if you look on a leaf, it goes vertical with the midrib. If it goes parallel with that in a straight line, it's a good chance it could be gray leaf spot, or it could even be corn rootworm larvae starting to chew on that. The way you can tell the difference is if it's glass pane and you can see through it. That's how you know it's going to be corn rootworm. Some of the other different insects are going to start coming to this area are going to be Japanese beetles. They're extremely easy to tell. They kind of have a purplish bluish color once it gets in the sun, and they'll be around towards the silk and towards around the tassel area. You also see start flying around different gardens, different stuff like that too. But you should really watch out because they'll start chewing on the silk. And if you look at it just closely, you'll see little nubs, and that's how you know you've had Japanese beetle feedage. If you want to start spraying insecticide and fungicide, the best time to do it is after tassel, before you start brown silking. If it gets after brown silking and you start spraying, the pollination has already occurred. At that point, it's kind of useless to do it. A neat trick to show where the sugars are going in the corn crop is if you cut it down and cut one of the base roots off, and if you chew on it, it'll be extremely sugary. The reason for this is the corn is still creating photosynthesis and still creating sugars for the cob and where the tassel will go. But there's none there, so it has to store it somewhere. So what it does is it stores it down the base roots until there is a tassel and there's silk, and it goes up the corn stalk and goes to those two locations. If you have any questions, just contact me at 217-617-6222, or you can get a hold of Michael Hicks and Chris Buckert. Thank you.